Most kids just wanted to play. You wanted to understand.
Teachers called you mature for your age. Adults treated you differently.
Psychology reveals this wasn't a compliment. It was recognition of something rare happening in your developing brain. Society often frames this as growing up too fast or missing your childhood.
But research from developmental psychology shows something different entirely.
What looked like maturity was actually advanced cognitive processing. This isn't about lost innocence, it's about heightened awareness. Here's what psychology reveals about minds like yours. 1. You understood adult emotions before you should have. Most children remain oblivious to tension between parents, but you felt it immediately.
Studies in emotional intelligence show this indicates superior limbic system development.
You were reading rooms while other kids read picture books. Your brain was wired for detection. 2. You preferred older company.
This matters. Most kids naturally gravitate toward peers their age. You found them boring. Research from gifted child psychology calls this asynchronous development.
Your intellectual age outpaced your biological age. You weren't antisocial.
You were selectively social with those who matched your processing speed. 3. You became the family mediator.
Most children avoid conflict entirely. You stepped into it. Psychology shows this indicates an internal locus of control rare in young minds.
You believed you could influence outcomes. You often did.
This pattern reveals top-tier emotional regulation developing years ahead of schedule. 4. You observed more than you participated.
Here's the thing. Most children act impulsively without reflection.
But you watched first. Research indicates this reflects heightened activity in the prefrontal cortex.
You were gathering data before engaging. This is actually sophisticated risk assessment disguised as shyness.
5. Teachers treated you as an equal. Most students receive instructions. You received conversations. Studies reveal this happens when educators unconsciously recognize advanced cognitive patterns. They couldn't help it. Your default mode network operated differently. Point 7 reveals why this connects to everything else. 6. You worried about things children shouldn't worry about. Money, health, the future. Most kids exist in blissful ignorance. You carried invisible weight. Psychology calls this existential awareness. It's exhausting, but secretly indicates superior abstract thinking capabilities.
Your brain was already simulating future scenarios.
7. You learned to mask your true self early. Most children express emotions freely without filter. But you learned performance. Research from personality psychology shows this indicates high self-monitoring, a trait correlated with social intelligence in the top 5%.
You weren't fake. You were adaptive.
You recognized audiences before you had words for it. 8. You felt responsible for others' emotions. Most kids prioritize their own needs naturally. You prioritized everyone else's. Studies from attachment theory show this often indicates a parentified child dynamic. But here's what's interesting. This same pattern correlates with exceptional leadership capacity in adulthood. Your early burden became your greatest strength.
If 6 or more of these resonated deeply, here's what that really means about your cognitive wiring.
You're likely in the top 3% of emotionally intelligent adults. Your brain developed accelerated pattern recognition as a survival mechanism. While most people spent childhood in comfortable oblivion, minds like yours were already mapping human behavior with unusual precision. You weren't too mature. You were operating on a different frequency entirely. What felt like pressure-shaped rare capabilities.
This channel exists to decode the psychology of exceptional minds.
More insights like this coming.